Okay, well, welcome to week 8. This is the call that we do a little show and tell. So we've been gathering everyone's photos that you guys have uploaded into the Discord channel, and then discuss bury our bones in the midnight soil. So, yeah, this is right. Okay. Okay, so first, we'll discuss the book, and then we'll do show and tell, and then we'll do a little housekeeping. So we'll go over like some hints for the next song, partner discounts, and then talk about so long stickers. So that's kind of the agenda. So we're kind of jump into the book. Feel free to just unmute yourself and talk freely. No need to like raise your hand or anything. Yeah, so I have some like I'm kind of rearranging a little bit. So if you guys have been around, seeing how this model works, so we're gonna go over first impressions first, and then do some questions. Um, but yeah, what was your guys' first impressions of the book? Your initial reactions? Um, um, and then like what did you rate the book before we go through all the other questions and the rest of the discussion, and then we'll do another like, all right, what do you rate the book now? Because sometimes it changes based off of our discussions. So anyone wants to, I'm gonna make this so. How many people have read the book? I guess we can start with.
I'm so happy I got the top done and the book read this time. So
Amazing.
2 stars for me.
Um,
I like the original Sabine story. I thought that was really good. Like how it starts out, the book all starts out that hooked me. It took me a while to get into the like more like current things, I think, but
yeah.
I like the old fashioned stuff.
Yeah, I kind of felt though I was always kind of like, oh, like I wasn't. It took me a minute to like transition into the like 2019 time frame. I
Yeah.
thought like I just wanted to stay in like the old world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it was definitely not what I expected when I picked up the book. Like you kind of just like jump right into it, and I feel like the description of the book didn't really, I don't know,
Yeah, I only
prepare me
found
for that.
out it was vampires because of the library catalog tags.
Yeah,
And I
that's
I
almost
definitely thought was the only one who missed that.
yeah, and I actually like hearing everyone else's experience, especially in like the Discord thread that we have, and seeing how everyone's like, wait, this is getting weird. But then I was like, oh, I kind of knew that the vampire stuff was coming eventually. So I kind of like missed out on it being like a mystery kind of thing. But it
yeah,
was fine. I still enjoyed it. I would probably give it a 4.25. I think I gave it on Fable because you have the option.
yeah.
Um,
I think I gave
and
it
I
the same
just,
thing.
yeah, I think it was just a little long,
Yes.
but overall, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think Stephanie, you talked about how it could be like 150
Yeah.
Yes,
pages like edited, and I
it
think
would. And then the pace would have been so much more. And I think she was
yeah,
Hmm.
maybe going for like an epic. So all these like lives or chapters. And so she wanted it to be an epic, but it seemed to me to drag and we just keep going on. And then it's like at
Yeah.
300 and at around 306, we finally get the connection, right?
yeah,
Between 2019 and our past. And it's like, oh, we could have done this 100 pages ago.
yeah. I
And
definitely
and
felt
why
like
did
the
why
connection.
did everyone have to have curly hair? It was very confusing to remember who was I was like reading about because I was like, oh, this is curly red hair, this is curly black hair. Like everyone just had curly hair, and I was like, we don't all have to have curly hair. It makes it a little easier
Some of
for
us
us to kind of
don't.
make more sense.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't like how they just dropped Sabine in the later portion. I would have liked to
Yeah,
hear her go further.
I was expecting her to come back for a chapter, like from her
Yeah.
POV, and it never happened.
Yeah, to get the like
Same.
villain mindset kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was just
Yeah.
like now you're just assuming what she's feeling and going through, and she's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, she's like a huge part of the beginning of the book, and then they just drop her.
Yeah, like she's what, like 50%,
yeah.
and she's
Mhm.
like talking about who is like the couple that she like lets die.
Yeah, the couple that she lets die.
Renata and something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah,
She is kind of trapped though, right? She can't fully help them.
yeah. But like I just was like, oh yeah, like by the end of it, you'll barely even remember those characters existed.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's another part where it drags because it's just like, well, why did we spend so much time with these two characters that end up just not being like relevant
Yeah.
in the end?
Yeah.
I think I am not on the same page as like it's a slow pacing for me because I'm 50% of the way through and I am like fully invested, even with the whole we follow these characters and then they die. Like, I'm fine with the way the pacing is up to now, but I am only 50% of the way through. So I don't know if that
Right.
pacing changes, but
I feel like I was fine with it too, and then I think at like 75%, I was kind of ready for it to like people said.
Yeah.
I think some people said that the ending felt rushed, but I was like, I was ready for
yeah.
it. I was kind of glad that it was like wrapped up quickly because I was like, well, if they dragged that on more, I would have been annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so
The question
Tell me what was the weird part? I mean, what
I
was
think the weird part
weird
was
part of the
when
whole thing?
Sabine killed
By
the
her
other
maker?
Sabine. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I assumed the weird part was when everyone was like, oh, it got weird. Because I was like, not expecting
Oh,
her to just kill her and then be like, all right, peace out. And then,
like
I thought people were referring to what's our main character's name? I read it like, I finished it like halfway
Sabine?
through.
Alice or,
Alice, yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was when she first started experiencing like the change.
mm,
oh.
I thought that's when people were like,
I
"This
love
is
that
getting
no one knew what the other people were referring to when it got weird.
yeah."
Everyone was just like,
It got weird for different people at different times, apparently.
like to me, when she just like killed her maker and like had no qualms about it, even though she had been friends with her.
Right.
And then just like she turned to dust and was like, all right, I'm gonna go kill my husband and his whole family.
Also, yeah, it's like, and also, that's my name now.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I am
Yes.
Sabine now. That was definitely my take of the weird part. And that was around like 120 pages. So
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I'm reading like, well, is that weird? I'm not sure.
you're like, it's all weird. Yeah.
It's all weird. It's all not weird. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I was definitely like drawn into Sabine's character super early. Alice, I struggled with a little bit. I thought she was like kind of meek. But I think that's the point. And then Sabine just like felt like a very typical V. Schwab character. If you guys have read a lot of V. Schwab, it felt like morally ambiguous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100% likable, but like also relatable, kind of. So.
I loved
This
Sabine.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Well,
so
you should read other V. Schwab because very typical. Like,
this book made me want to reread Addie LaRue.
yeah.
Same.
And so it ended up being on my Hoopla account. So I was like, all right, I'll just listen to it because I just started like a new internship where I have to drive into the city a lot. And I'm like, perfect. Time to plug away into this book while I'm driving.
Yeah, I might want to reread that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't read that yet. My daughter was like, this should not be your first V.E. Schwab book. She was like, this should not be your first book. So
Addie LaRue should absolutely be on everyone's like TBR. It is excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a much less weird book than this, but similar, very similar
It is still weird, but it is
Yeah.
not.
It has like
It's
similar
kind of
like
weird.
pacing
It's
as well.
yeah. I just think that she plays with magic so well. Like she just changes it up so much, like especially with so much romantasy and stuff going on right now. I think
Yeah.
she does, Bishop just like does it different than most other people, which is fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, well. Oh, right. Okay, this is just like kind of a fun like icebreaker question. If you became a vampire tonight, what's the first thing you do? And then like if you like how would you respond? Because I feel like all three of the girls responded very differently when they became a vampire. Which side note, I thought it was weird that none of the makers like told who they were making into a vampire what was happening, but that's like a different discussion. Um yeah, so
I'm pretty sure I would be like Sabine. I would fully embrace it.
I don't think I would be like Alice. Like I don't think I'd be like, why'd you do this to me? I'd be like, all right, this is scary but also sick. I don't know.
That's hard because I think it has a lot to do with the humanity, right, of each of them.
Uh-huh.
And so I think I would be angry because then, your life that you wanted and you wanted to get right. Alice wanted to get it right. She wanted to change. I think I would be more like Alice. I think I'd be pissed that I lost that, the human.
Yeah.
And then I would like to grow in, I don't know. I'd like to get more powerful because I did like the power part where they had the strength.
Yeah. I think I'd be like Alice in a way that I'd want to go find who did this to me if I didn't know. And then be like, all right, well, you did this to me. Now you have to teach me how to do this.
Force them to be responsible.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, show me the vampirial ways. I don't know, like.
But who ends up? Are we talking fully through? We can say things.
Yeah. I think there's no spoilers. It's
okay. Who actually did it to her was not Lottie. It was Sabine. So she's not going to teach her because she's all about Lottie. Right?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I think at most I'd probably be like a combination. I don't think I'd be like Sabine.
You're missing out.
I would be kind of like
it should be like the Harry Potter houses instead of like the houses would be like which one are you most like
sorted into.
Well, I was gonna say, do we get to pick like which version of vampire we want to be? Like, can we be like a Twilight vampire? Can we be, like?
I was gonna say that. I would say I would use my speed to like go travel somewhere cool the first night.
Yeah, I'm moving to the PNW. Like,
yeah,
there
let's
you go.
You
got it.
Meet you there.
It's the logical choice.
Yeah, you've got a leg up over there. Like you're easy. You could just go into the woods.
Yeah, Olivia's visiting, and I thought it was gonna be like nice and fall and getting cool and the weather turning, and it's just been like sunny and hot. And I'm like, I promise it's not usually like this. Yeah, I don't know what the first thing I would do.
Yeah, you were supposed to have your Twilight vacation.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah. I'll just have to come back.
Yeah.
Did you get the feeling though that Alice was going to turn into a very powerful one like Sabine at the end?
Not really.
She took them both out.
I know. I don't think it like. I don't think I gave her a chance. I was kind of just annoyed by her character, I felt.
I thought she took out Sabine way too easy.
Yeah, but maybe Sabine was ready.
Sabine was rotting. That was kind of a thing, I think. She was losing.
Yeah.
That kind of was a theme there anyway.
Yeah.
So I think she was, she'd become more of a monster. She'd lost more of the, each time they talked about that, how she just.
Yeah, the whole Mateo storyline kind of hinted at that, where it was just kind of like eventually it's not the same person. It is a different,
Right.
Yeah.
I
you
guess
know.
I wanted to say humanity maybe is what they were
Mhm.
referencing. Is that they
Right.
lose all of that and become just the so I think she was decaying.
Yeah.
So she was going to be easier to take out eventually anyway.
Yeah, that
But
actually
that's
brings
where I wanted more. I wanted more from her at the end,
From which
from
one?
Sabine, because it was all Lottie's perspective of like she turned evil, da da da, and it's like
like
never hear from her again.
yeah, I kind of wanted to see almost like a devil's advocate type of thing where it was like there's always two sides to a story and like maybe
What's her side? Give me Lestat's
yeah,
perspective.
yeah, like what was her and also like it kind of felt a little out of character. It kind of felt a little out of character to get so attached
For
to Charlotte.
like decades. I feel like she would have just like eventually lost interest in her.
That's kind of yeah, I like felt like
Mhm.
it was weird, so I felt like having her perspective would have helped with that because I was like, this doesn't seem like the Sabine in the first half. Like
Yeah.
be so obsessed about one person and like stalking them just feels like not her.
I'm really interested to read the rest of this book and like fully piece together everything that's being said. Because to me,
It's a
like
lot.
I could not see right now Sabine being obsessed with someone because she's moved on so quickly from everyone.
Exactly. And then it like
Mhm.
switches.
Do you
I
think
also
at the
felt
end
that Lottie was very manipulative. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I felt like Lottie was very manipulative. So I definitely couldn't trust her as a narrator.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why having her perspective would have helped so much. But maybe that's what V. Schwab wanted was us to
I think someone in the comments said she was that B.E. Schwab talked about using an unreliable narrator,
yes,
which
exactly.
then Lottie becomes, and that kind of ticked me off because that's just a, I mean, you can change anything as a writer if you just make them something and then it's some, I mean, come on, that's just too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a way out to
It's
be
like we get like one sentence near the end that indicates perhaps that she had lost her humanity. I'm like, ah, okay. How are we supposed to know that? How are we supposed to get that?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I agree. I definitely was just waiting for Sabine's story to come back. She does it didn't. Yeah, so if you're not getting it the second half of the book, it's just basically you just don't hear from Sabine's POV at all.
But I wasn't sure she was obsessing on Lottie or if she was revenging.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I think that Sabine, what we learned is that she's a very like selfish person,
Yes.
right? She will get her end no matter what it takes, kind of thing. And I think that at some point revenge was her end goal. And so she was just doing whatever it took to get that end goal, right? So even if it meant focusing all her efforts on this one person, it still was satisfying her emotional needs, right?
Yeah.
What
So I
else?
don't know. That's my perspective.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I didn't think it was just, she just loved or wanted this person. I think it was turning into the monster and it was revenge.
Yeah. I would agree with that. But it also didn't explain her like coming over on the boat and stuff. Like I would have liked hearing like I don't know, the journey that
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
wanted revenge so bad that she would like risk going on a boat, which she didn't want to do.
Yeah, especially because she was so against going to America for so long. And then
Yeah.
finally it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. She's just there now.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, it was confusing.
Yeah, I guess this question was just kind of like, is Sabine villain, victim, or something in between? And did Sabine hide herself from Charlotte? I would say probably Charlotte had like a little like I was blinded by all the red flags probably and like was swept up in the moment and then like I don't know, people do that in relationships all the time where they don't really see all the red flags. So I don't know if she really hid her real self, to be honest.
I feel like she did in a way too, because like she knew about like making the promise that it would be binding, but she like did it like she was pissed about it, but then she like had Lottie do it anyways, promising not to hurt her. So it's kind of like hiding that piece from her was intentional. So it makes me feel more like she has that villain vibe than victim vibe in my.
It's hard for me to say if it's hard, I think, and this is probably intentional, to call her a full villain, because there was a lot of societal things that kind of they had to fight against in a way. Say it exactly.
Yeah, each person
stuff,
is a woman.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, just how can you call her a villain when what her lot in life, and societal stuff had her as a piece of property, and then she just kind of frees herself. She seemed ruthless in a way, but
jaded.
Yeah, I think that they like each main character was from such a different period of time, right? And so Alice, like, she's from a time when women are more empowered, women have more, say in society. They don't necessarily have to be wed to someone in order to have that power. So it's just like Sabine, Maria, when she was, young, she came from this time when it's like that was literally your only goal, right? Was to get married, have kids, and that was how your role in the world was. And then Lottie, she was from an age when women were starting to get more autonomy and like the right to vote and stuff like that. Like, because the way I think of it, like I'm thinking about it from, she's kind of from the same time as like Bridgerton, right? So if you've ever seen like Bridgerton, you've seen a lot of like how they expanded that world to be like this is what's going on in the world and how women are kind of not necessarily staying within those roles anymore. And then, like I said, Alice is from the modern world, so it's like they're their motives are all from very different backgrounds and very different perspectives. And I think it's hard to necessarily pin someone as like victim, villain, etc.
Right. I think that was a deliberate blurring of that by her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I feel like you just talked about this.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I jumped the gun. My bad.
Segue to my next question. Yeah, I mean, we kind of just chatted about this.
I'll go, one thing that I think she did in each period is the guy, the male, was still predatory.
Yeah.
In each one, and with the thought reading, and just that they see the thought going into, oh, it changed, I can see what he's thinking now, he thinks he's the hunter. Even in Alice's age, the encounter she had, the guy was still kind of predator in each one. So that was, I think she kept that through all of them, and that might be Schwab's thing, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, to me that makes sense, but because I don't think like men have changed. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they go from like Maria / Sabine, was kind of sold off to Andres. Was Andres, something like that.
Yeah.
And she was just property. She was supposed to produce an heir. Lottie was being put up in society for a man connection. And Alice, she was the more modern, but the first encounter with the guy that you thought was going to help her when she's struggling on campus, but then is a predator.
Yeah.
On campus, like, wow. So I don't know. I feel like they're the same in all the ages.
Yeah, it's like how much has really changed.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're not getting sold off, but there's still a lot of like leftover stuff in 500 years, like you would expect to have more of a significant, I don't know, change. It seems to be a theme in a lot of the Toad Circle books I've noticed.
We hate men.
Men hating books.
Yeah, because we had what, Wayward and Frozen
Yeah.
River.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not the first time this has been a theme.
It's where you left it.
Lisa, there was, do we do the making of Jane Farrell?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna color it.
Oh, well, your markers.
If this book were adapted to movie or show, who would you cast as the main character? I'm super bad about knowing celebrities and actors and stuff, but if you guys have any ideas. I feel like I have someone in mind for Sabine and I can't.
I think if this was 20 years ago, 30 years, I don't, maybe 30 years is too many. Let's say 20. Selma Hayek would have been great as Sabine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She does that type of character really well.
Because and you need like a Spanish person, someone who can, has the language and everything. And I
Maybe
think
the girl
she
who
would have
plays
been.
Maddie in Euphoria.
Was Lottie
Oh, yeah.
brunette?
Lottie was Lottie was brunette with
Yeah,
curly
she had like
Yeah,
I think
like
it was
one
just
of the
like dark
Fanning
hair.
siblings would be a good Lottie, like that kind of doe-eyed look.
Yeah.
But like if she could be brunette, I don't know.
Well, they can change.
Tis true.
Yeah.
We can just color her hair. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I don't know about Alice.
Yeah, I'm not really picturing anyone.
Maybe like a Fanning, like Dakota or Elle Fanning. Kind of this waifish
That would
little
be good for Alice, I think.
person.
Yeah, and I'm not picturing anyone, especially like I know that I'm not because like every time I'm reminded of the red curly hair, the only thing that pops into my head is the hair, and that's it. Everything else is like this is the first time I've ever read a book where I'm not imagining faces.
She was supposed to be pretty tall, though, wasn't she?
Tall?
I think Sabine was described as like 6 foot tall in one part.
Yeah, I think she was.
I think she was taller than average, definitely.
Yeah.
There was a girl in Bridgerton. I think it was the girl that ended up getting pregnant in Bridgerton. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like the cousin?
Yeah, I feel like she could potentially make a good Lottie.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't remember her name or anything. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in Bridgerton she was a very like strong-willed character, but I could definitely see how she could definitely make that flip to be more like
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you need someone who can do both.
Yeah. What's her
Yeah.
Bridgerton? I forget her name.
I forget what her name is.
Pregnant cousin.
Oh my god. Pregnant girl.
Yes.
Ruby Barker.
Marina Crane
is the character's name.
Yeah, but that's the character's name.
Ruby Barker is the actress.
Ruby Barker. Let's see.
That's
kind of. I think that's
Peters wasn't so old. She could have been good back in her.
Who?
Bernadette Peters with the red curly hair. Well, she's not Spanish, and she's like in her 70s.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I actually feel like Ruby Barker like played a very similar role in Bridgerton. I feel like besides more strong-willed in Bridgerton, but I feel like the role, like her getting like basically shipped off into to be a part of this society and
the like country girl who got pushed into London.
So it's like almost like the stories from that.
That's
probably why I
when I was
imagined
reading, I was like, wait, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, so maybe that's why I pictured her, because that actually makes a lot of sense. And like similar description, like really curly brown hair, like light or tan, darker skin with freckles.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, throw that in.
That was it.
Okay.
Making sure.
Yeah, I just had the same question twice by accident. Okay. And then final reflections. So,
Are you ready for that?
if you were immortal, what would be the hardest part of living forever? And then, what do you guys think of the ending? Essentially.
I just could not imagine doing life every day forever because eventually you get to a point where you've done everything.
I think like having to knowing when to start over and being like, all right, people are gonna catch on that I'm not aging.
Yeah.
Like, at what point do you go do that? And you're like, all right, I'm gonna go start over.
I mean, if we're talking like vampire, right? I would be so exhausted trying to like find food every day.
Yeah.
Like that just sounds so hard. I just want to be able to open my fridge and like grab a snack.
Well, I think it's a fun game for them.
Yeah, I guess. That maybe that's the hardest part is that I just don't want to I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to live forever.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like I'm too lazy to like pick up and like start over every 20 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, now I gotta go find a new city. I'm gonna have no friends.
Yeah, I think the hardest part would be living in the world, but not getting to really eat, drink.
Mm.
You know, I think that would be hard.
I also think I would turn into such a pessimist, like even more.
Yeah.
Living 500 years. Oh, can you get? Living like 500 years and like not seeing, like just seeing the same history repeat itself would be like infuriating. Be like, we just did this, and to them it was like, oh, it didn't feel like that long ago, but it was like 100 years ago.
Mhm.
All right, I've seen this happen before. I already know how it's gonna end, and yeah.
But isn't
Basically.
that kind of what happened to them? I mean, they described it as like their bodies sort of decaying from the inside, but they were sort of sick of it and getting meaner and
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But I joined late, so I don't know if everyone talked about this already. But did we talk about who was the cruelest of the three? Was the three of the mains? Like which one was who was the
Who's the real villain?
Yeah, because I thought it was Sabine for most of it, and then Lottie started,
Mhm.
but then really Alice turned super cruel within like a week. So maybe it was her.
Yeah, like was Lottie like just like kind of like pretending to be some like night, like still have humanity, but like she at the same time knew what she was doing by
Yeah.
like
Well, like,
knowing that
yeah.
all these women would die.
Oh, and she manipulated Alice into killing Sabine
Yeah, that was not
by
good.
like lying that she could turn back to human, and then
Yeah.
she just like popped off and killed her because like you lied to me. Like that seemed a bit of an overreaction to me.
Well, but it was also kind of accidental. She picked up the glass that she had meant for Sabine.
Yeah, but she could have said, "Don't drink that."
Yeah,
she did let her
did.
Yeah,
She
there's
just
even
was
a
like,
line in there that's just like, I could have told her. I could
"Yeah,
have.
I could have," but
But
she
like,
lied.
Yeah.
It
She
sounds
lied to
like
me, so now she's dead.
Alice is gonna be the real evil one out of all of them.
Well,
Like
and then who's the guy who runs the cafe? Because like, what is she gonna go tell him now and be like,
Ezra.
I don't know, they just
Ezra.
they died. I don't know.
She can't go back there.
Yeah.
Your friend Lottie, yeah. Oh, oops.
Also, what about that psychic they were introduced? I was like, whoa, there's gonna be psychic.
Oh yeah.
And then that's it.
I
She just
forgot about that.
coffee.
She just got like a little cameo, and then it was just like, oh, bye.
That was a writing prop to move it on so that they could get to the next thing.
But shouldn't she have been like, guys, Alice is gonna murder everybody. This coffee is telling me crazy futures.
She just like gives like a subtle glance, like, ooh.
Yeah, she did. She was like, this plate of coffee, and then her eyes turned milky, and then she was like, all right, I need to go back to work.
Yeah.
So
I
there
thought
was,
we were
Yeah, that
gonna
was
get
random.
introduced to like other species and stuff, and then we
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
thought
wonder
that's
if this
what
is
they were
gonna turn into
setting up.
like a world.
maybe if there's a book 2.
there could be, I mean, Alice is set up for book 2, walking away at the end and
Mhm.
taken over Sabine's ruthlessness. You know, so maybe.
But is
Well, I saw something where V.E. Schwab said this book and Addie LaRue were like in the same like world kind of, or she
oh
called it the
really?
garden. So I feel like she's gonna have like
Oh.
a series of immortals of different types
Oh, so maybe she was
that are
introducing the
like not
psychic
really
to the
related.
Hmm.
yeah, like the next book will be the coffee psychic.
The coffee's.
I hope so. That seemed fun.
Yeah, she was
That could be
interesting.
like a cozy mystery,
Yeah.
like the coffee shop psychic.
The coffee shop vigilante.
Yeah.
There is
I mean,
one thing I thought of our discussion that we had on romance, and you were talking about guys being big and all described the same. It was, I think, the only moment I laughed in the book, but she just, when Lottie is being courted by George, and she said, you know, that men are supposed to smell like wood and leather, but this one smells like sweat and but it was, I think it was a V.E. Schwab dig at the romance, because it's like all men are described as leather and wood smelling.
Yes.
And this one, I can't remember what it was, sweat and something else. It was, you know, it was pretty good.
Listen, I've read
whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've read every Sarah J. Maas book, right? And
Yeah.
it still cracks me up how they describe all these scents. And I walk through, like, I'll send my friends who have also read the books, I'll send them like Snapchats as I'm walking through the home goods candle section, be like, SJM's new muse. And I'll just send like random candle scents.
Yeah, it was, I thought that was hilarious. Let's see, I took a
Especially when they've gone on like a 5-day voyage in like and have been training every single day. And we're like, yeah, I'm sure they smell like.
I smell like
I'm sure
pot.
that musk is so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
It's how they always have like intimate moments right after fighting like a battle, and they're like all bloody and sweaty and gross. And I'm like,
I'm like, that's not happening. No.
My husband comes home from tennis, and I'm like, ew, go, get away. Like, not a chance, man.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, if I
at the
can't
end of the
stand how
day-
I smell, then I don't want to smell that on anybody else either.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
So if she does come out with an Alice book, is anyone going to read it?
Yeah, I would read it. I
I'd
enjoyed the
continue.
book. I really like her writing, and I think it was very beautifully written. I think there were some like issues and things that I didn't love. I do think it could have been cut by like 100 pages, like Stephanie said.
Yeah.
But overall, I liked it.
Yeah, I think she's fallen into the trap that a lot of well-known authors and like respected authors fall into, where it's like their initial first few books are kind of shorter, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, people are going to read whatever I write, so I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to let it fly.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it be a 600-page book. I don't care.
It could be their reward, you know, they just get to add everything they want.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the success of previous. I hear
And
Victoria Aveyard has a monster coming out, like a 600.
But then their editors are just like, it'll sell. Sure.
I know, like they don't they don't care to actually hone in on like making it.
Yeah.
Like, and not every book needs to be 600 pages. Like a 350 page book is perfect. This could have been a perfect 350, 400 page book. What was it? Almost 600 pages?
It was long.
It was long. It was really long.
It was long. And I have to say, guys, I did say I never read vampires. I missed the Twilight phase. I never do. And so I could only read this during daylight. I am such a baby. And I was scared to death on my dog walks at night now, because I'm like, well, I don't
You're like a vampire is gonna come eat me.
I mean, you don't stand a chance as a human against these vampires. There's nothing really. So
I will say though, what helped the pacing though is that it was split up into different viewpoints, right? So it's like, oh, let me just get through this Alice section and I'll put
Yeah,
it down.
yeah,
And then you found yourself just like flipping through because you're just like, oh, well, if I only have to get through this section and all of a sudden you've read like 50 pages, you're like, oh, that was easy.
yeah, and also like the ending flip flop between the people so quickly that I was
Yeah.
just like, I just want to find
Yeah.
out what's next. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I definitely had really weird dreams when I was reading this book. So I read a lot at night. I was waking up like, I don't know. Yeah, super weird dreams.
yeah, that was
So,
I knew I couldn't do it. I wouldn't sleep. So
yeah.
that's what a chicken I am, but I got through it.
Did we talk about Caddy at all?
Caddy?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was kind of interesting, wasn't it?
no, we haven't talked about Caddy. That was actually one of the questions, and I didn't end up adding it.
Can you remind me who that is?
Caddy's
her
the
sister.
sister that died. Alice's
Oh.
sister that died.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, all those sections felt like they dragged off.
They really
it.
dragged on. I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out what her purpose was.
I still don't really know.
Yeah,
Some of them
I
wanted to
knew she
say-
was gonna die,
Yeah.
but
I picked up on that pretty quickly.
but I just was like, well, she must serve. I thought, oh, I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna be a vampire too.
Yeah,
Like, what?
I actually thought that. I thought it was gonna. At one point, I thought that Lottie and Sabine had killed their mom. I don't know why I thought this.
Hmm.
And, and that they were gonna Alice was gonna find out that that these two girls were the ones that had murdered her mom. I forget how her mom died though.
You know, I bet I wouldn't be surprised if that was originally like in one of the drafts because
Yeah.
her vengeance at the end would match that motive.
Yeah, right? That's what I kind
Yeah.
of thought, that it would all come together like, oh, you killed my mom in London or whatever, like during the time when they were like whatever.
Right.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
like
that's
why was Alice from Scotland? Like what was the point in her being from Scotland and having this sister and
yeah.
I bet it was an early draft because then that maybe they decided it tied it up too nicely.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that V. Schwab lives in Scotland now,
Oh,
so I
I
think
was
she's
gonna
just
say,
like
is she an American?
she's American and she lives in Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think she's just like enamored
The
with them
dream.
right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the dream.
Same.
I get it.
definitely
Yeah.
thought that there was going to
Take
be
me
some
home.
kind of connection though, like either her mom was murdered by them, or her sister had like left and had become a vampire, or they had turned her sister into a vampire, and like she was one of like the
Right.
victims of Lottie, and like
I
had
think
taken
so.
a rampage.
Here's what I'll throw out is that the sister had inspired Alice to have like huge aspirations, to live life to the fullest, to like go and do things. But she never actually had the means to do it. Whereas Alice now all of a sudden has this immortal gift.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I already started on the path by going to America, following through on that. So maybe this is the next step in how I just keep going and how I keep like fulfilling my sister's dreams, kind of thing.
I think
That's
that's
my
good.
guess.
She also was the anger when they were growing up. Katie was the anger and Alice was not.
Yeah.
But Alice had it in her. And I think with the death of Katie, it became more of she took that on. And the anger is definitely something she used at the end. There's something to do with the anger because the one was always so angry and Alice was not.
Yeah.
And then when the one dies, Alice
channeling her
has that
sister's
anger in her.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So. In the end, I think a 4-star would be, I don't know. I think I rated it 4 stars. I think I didn't actually put a review in yet because I feel like I finished and I was like, I need to wrap my brain around everything, and then I haven't made my review yet, but
I'm excited to finish reading it.
Oh.
I think we should continue on because I'm really interested in where I'm at right now, and even with these discussions, like I don't feel like anything was truly spoiled.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like the big ending or whatever it is. But like
no, there's still a lot. Like
There's
you said,
still
it's
a
a
lot.
long book.
There's
There's
a
still a
lot.
lot that of like context that you need to read to pick up on.
Yeah.
What part are you at?
Like even she's still alive where I'm at.
Yeah.
So
what you're at when the two friends die in the village?
No, no, no. I am past that. I'm where Sabine is learning the powers of the dude that's teaching her how to like
Mateo.
Yeah.
Oh.
That where he's like taught her how to call a place her home, and she's gone through like several versions of the.
That was Italy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Italy, Sabine. That's
That
where
was
you're at.
Venice. Yeah, that was cool.
Miles to go.
Yes. Like I said, those characters, I mean, they're significant, but like by the end, you're like, forget about them. Oh, right. Okay, well, I found this playlist, guys. I did not make it, but it's pretty nice. So I feel like I just added it in here if you guys wanted to I don't know, check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Florence could play Sabine.
Yeah,
she would be great. She would be a good one.
Florence could please.
I mean, the first like
She's got the hair.
3 songs here, I feel like are pretty a good start to the playlist. So yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna jump into show and tell. So if you guys, well, now it's too.
Everything that was shared right up until we started in Discord is in here.
Yeah. So we're gonna like put up a picture of that you guys shared. Sorry, my dog's really excited. And then if it's your photo or your quill and you'd like to send your name or feel free to speak up and yeah, talk about it if you're happy with your fabrics, not happy with your fabrics, overall thoughts, etc. So just get going. Taylor B is first up. I don't know if Taylor B is in here, but
I really like these
I
colors.
really like these colors.
So pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Green combo.
Yeah, and the gradient's so like gentle and calm, but
The light blaze is nice.
yeah. Really like it.
Yeah, I feel like in a lot of them, the blazes are pops. And this one is so muted. It's kind of,
Yeah.
it really fits in well with the rest of the color choices.
Yeah, like I want to see this like a daylight photo of it outside because I feel like kind of hard to.
Yeah.
Okay, KDG. I think
Really
this
like
one's
the
used with
texture.
like yeah. I remember this fabric pool. It's like
Oh
different.
yeah. It's the blue is denim
Yeah.
and it's all it's like
T-shirts or old clothing maybe or just the type of fabric it is.
yeah, it was clothing she was gonna donate.
That's awesome. It's so fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So much texture. Megan?
Oh, there's a vampire one.
This, yeah.
Yeah, that it unexpectedly fit. This was my orca whale inspired one, and
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I still, for the life of me, cannot get the two middle grays to photograph well. There's a difference in person, I promise, and the little white speckles in the lighter gray are more obvious in person, which helps to lighten it up. Either way, I'm really happy with it. I think my sister is gonna love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's it. Yeah, I was excited.
We should. I know we talked about this last time, but we should have put if people are cheater or not.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Curious when we're going through this. If people are were you a cheater, Megan? I forget.
I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can't really see in the pictures. You kind of have to zoom in a lot, but the background fabric is patterned. It's not just like a black. If you want to look up the pattern line, it's by Allison Glass. And it's got, yeah, it's hard to see in
Oh,
these pictures.
Yeah.
Well, we
In
can
one of
see
my
it on
other
the
ones.
screen, but on the screen share, it kind of ruins the quality.
It's like black on black design almost.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. And it's really cool. And I was really, really excited
that's
about
a
it.
good touch.
After just
Is that a typography print?
No, it's like
I'll link the fabric. I'll find it. I should be able to find it on my fabric store's website.
it looks so connected to the book after we just spent this time talking about it. Now looking at that, it just seems to connect so well.
Thanks. I like it. And I think the pink was just really fun to play with because I don't do a lot of pink. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, this
Natalie.
one's quilted.
Oh, already quilted.
Yeah.
No.
I really like this red background.
Yeah, it's like a plum color.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that
And then I like that it's not like a true gradient. Like it's not like a light red.
It's not a
to
monochromatic
dark red.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And then the use
This was another good one where the background color was doing the work of like the pop of color.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that a lot.
Yeah. The good use of prints.
Yeah. Okay, Amanda P.
Blue and pink.
Yeah. I really like these.
Yeah, this is the monochromatic gradient that I was talking about.
Yeah.
This is nice. Which I feel like is always hard if you're trying to do something like this and you're just ordering online and you don't have things in person. I feel like it's always so hard to get the shades perfect. But I mean, I really like these.
Yeah. Rachel H.
Is this the to and fro background?
Yes.
I remember
To and fro background. And then also she's got they're all patterned.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like
mix and match?
It looks
Yeah,
weird.
this one's mine. It's a little scrappy.
Is this
Oh,
Rachel's here. Yay.
these two outer ones should be the same and they're not.
Yeah. That's cool. That's a fun idea.
Yeah, I was a cheater and I like didn't quite have enough fabric, and since it had so few pieces per color, and I was doing the 10 color sort of, I was like, well, we'll just stash this, and it worked out cool. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, and the background like goes really, it doesn't feel too busy, like, which I think I originally would have assumed with this print, just because but it's like it works really, really well, and it works the pattern. It doesn't feel busy.
Yeah, I was scared,
but it
pleasantly worked out.
Yeah, well, I think it's because all the other colors you chose were like really neutral, so it just kind of like, yeah, lets the background be the pop.
Yeah.
Oh, this got cut off. Oh no.
Rachel, this is really nice.
Next to the pool, it feels very, very water themed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there in the chat, there's that black print that Megan shared. Yeah, I really like the green. The green is like the tiny squares at the tip.
Yeah.
I really like that green. And then the use of it as the blaze. I like this.
You guys all did so good this round. These are all so good.
This one's so nice.
Yeah.
I changed the background. I bought the kit from Wildwood.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I changed the background, and it's not one that I've shown two in the discussion, and then I picked a third when I finally went to it. And I know I was indecisive, but you guys talked about it being a lot of negative space, and so I thought I would make it really modern.
Yeah.
Light. I'm not sure it works because the balance I don't think wasn't as much, but I love blue and green together. I love those colors.
I think it works really, really well. What was the original background?
It was a cream. It was a cream, so it kind of softened those lighter colors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of ended up with something in my stash for the background.
I think it works really well.
It's a grunge, so it has a little movement to it. Little rays in it.
Yeah, this is one of those quilts that I would suggest a white batting and not a natural batting to really make that white pop.
Yeah.
Or if you do want to soften it and you're worried about the white being too much
Yeah.
now, you can use a natural color batting and it'll soften the starkness of it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like a fun, like that yellow color would look really cool with the binding, as the binding.
Even the thread, if you use that to quilt through.
Yeah, you
yellow.
could.
That would, yeah, I feel like it needs a colored thread to kind of cut through that white.
Yeah, like a neon, maybe that neon yellow thread.
That would be fun. I like that idea.
Really cool. Oh,
the blue.
This is very striking. Is the word I.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Is that an AGF background fabric? Or?
Yeah, I think it is. I got a little bit of it in like a shop closeout sale, and when like right before this started, and I was like, this is like the perfect background because this is I use the book cover as my
I was about to say this matches the book cover.
Definitely,
it's like perfect.
Yeah.
And I also inverted the gradient.
Yeah.
On one set.
Okay. Wow, this is very beautiful. I need to see
the
cover like overlaid on this.
The whole bottom half is like dark down here, and then these are light up here.
Yeah, I did light as the biggest one, and yeah, so I honestly, this is like my favorite quilt that I've made so far ever. Like, I love it so much, and I had so much fun making it too.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. My plan is to go with a rose panto.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, idea. Of course, because of the flower in the back.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Such a good idea. This is why sometimes I wish, like, because the cover quilts we obviously have to make beforehand, but I always want to, like, name the quilt and do the cover quilt based off of the book cover, but you can't do it because of the way the timing works out.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see. Yeah, I'm glad to see it. Someone usually does pick, the cover as inspiration. Heather M.
I love these colors too. I really like the navy background fabric with this.
Yeah, these soft pinks and like plums that are right up your alley.
I feel like this background fabric really draws your eye to the stripes in between, like the background fabric stripes in between the little beads. It works really nicely.
Sarah T.
Prints that looks like a geometry or a ruby star for sure.
Yeah, ruby star.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I love that.
And again, a really good scale of these prints.
Yeah. Maggie B.
Bright pink.
Bright pink.
And that's a really fun fabric for the blaze.
I love all these fun background prints. It's like, I feel like I never think to do that, but.
This was definitely a quilt to have fun with the background because there's just so much of it.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Eva.
Yeah, this was mine. I tried to go with the trailhead theme and just think of like the Pacific Northwest and a forest.
Yeah,
I think you accomplished that very nicely.
Eve, I really like this one. I kept looking at that photo you put. Didn't you put it in front of a
Yeah.
picture of it's really soothing. It's a really lovely combination.
Yeah, thank you.
That like
really
creamy yellow is perfect.
Thank you.
How are you gonna quilt it?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing something like the cover quilt. Maybe I'm just gonna do it on my machine, so it can't be anything too fancy. But we'll see what inspiration strikes once I get it all basted.
Yeah. Ooh, more prints. I really like this too.
Yeah. You guys all did so good.
And I like that background fabric with like the subtle white on white. It's nice.
Lauren.
Was this a kit? I think this was a kit.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like it was a.
Oh, yeah, she's saying it.
Oh. Yeah. I think maybe
Yeah, I can't remember where this is from, but it was one of the quilt kits. So yeah.
Fun. This one kind of feels like 90s Patagonia. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be able to keep this as a surprise for a Christmas gift for my brother, who's like very old school and loves blue. So this turned out very well for that.
Does anyone else see the Colorado flag?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
It can't just be me.
Yeah, I feel like my brother would really like this one too.
Yeah.
Who happens to live in Colorado. But nice tashing.
These all look like water. The print looks like
water. Yeah, I think are they batiks? I would say batiks.
It was it's like called bumbleberries. So they're little like almost like cranberries or something, splotches.
I remember making like a mock-up of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rainbow.
I like it. It kind of looks like hot and cold a little bit. So
yeah. This will be fun. Fun to quilt with like some. Yeah, what thread do you choose? There's so many options.
I don't know. I think a neon yellow would also look good with this, or like a hot pink.
Mm-hmm.
Or like in between those two pink colors. I think it'd be really fun to find a backing for this one.
yeah, I have that Emily Van Hoff, the like sparkly one, because it has a lot, not all the colors, but some of them, not the green. But this was also the grunge background in it, so we can't really see from here, but
Yeah, right. Adds an extra level of texture to it.
Okay, Anna K.
That's me.
So many people went with yellow as that accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the photo or the lighting doesn't really do it justice. It's more the art gallery fabric honey.
Oh, okay. So it's like a more muted yellow.
Yeah, and then the light color is actually the Mauvelicious, so it's more like purpley and more rust colored for that orange. It's hard to see.
Yeah,
but
I'd love to see this like out a picture of it outside, like with nothing.
Yeah. I was just too excited
No,
to wait for sunlight.
Yeah.
I really like these colors.
Ooh, see, these are batiks.
Yeah. Katie? Caddy? Or is it Caddy or Katie?
Man.
This is like a fun, it feels like it's like a gradient, but it's really not. But for some reason, it really does feel like that.
Mm-hmm. It also looks like the accent color and this color are the same.
But they might not be. No, they're not. It's me just like getting really close to your screen. They're not, but they're like similar color.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's a 4-color one or the lesser color?
I think it would be like the cover version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the like smaller palette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another fun background.
Yeah.
Everyone just went all in with the fun backgrounds this time.
Yeah.
It's nice. I feel like it's so easy to be like, well, it's a mystery, so I should be scared and go safe. But everyone just goes like full with the color. And I feel like I could never do that. I would be so scared. It's nice.
I feel like, did you put this in alphabetical order?
No.
I feel like it's been like Rachel, Katie, like it's been like whatever the similar names have been like right next to each other, just slightly spelled different.
Yeah, I just went through the feed backwards and they just happened to all be shared just like that.
That's funny.
Yeah. I like these.
This one also feels like the Patagonia.
Mm-hmm.
Or like 90s like outdoor fabric-y.
I could see this being a fun, like preteen boy quilt also. Like I see this being like a cool quilt that's just thrown in
like the back of like a, or like yeah. Or in a camper van. I feel like it'd be cool too. Ooh, Alex VC.
That's me.
Nice.
Nice. This is really pretty.
Is this the kit?
No.
Ooh.
Were you
I think this also fits the vampiric vibes too.
Yeah, I was looking at the cover, and then today I got the binding fabric. I got gray with like little white flowers.
Oh, cute.
Which I think is gonna be nice. And
What
then
are you gonna do for the backing?
The backing I got a purple like the blaze, but more of a texture to it.
Okay. Nice.
But I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the whole thing purple or do like one triangle purple and the other gray, maybe like more
like a patchwork kind of like.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how the stitching. I don't know what thread to use to for the pant.
Well, I feel like if you go with the purple backing, I feel like you could do like a dark purple, or not even dark purple, like just the same color as your accent.
Yeah.
Purple would be nice.
Yeah.
Or a dark blue.
Yeah, that could be nice too.
Yeah, maybe so. This is only my second quilt, so I've been
Oh wow.
I'm really learning a lot.
This is really good for a second quilt.
I
really,
did a
really
lot of frogging or seam ripping.
Seam ripping, yeah. Yeah.
This is actually a pretty good pattern for like a beginner because you don't have to worry about losing your points with
Yes, that is true.
I thought
box.
when
So
I
I feel like
first I thought I didn't realize when they got together they would be points. I was like, oh my God, nothing is gonna be a triangle. That was
No, this is really good for
thanks.
Another fun.
Dark background. I like that.
It reminds me of Wicked.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I could see that.
This is really I really love that floral fabric in them.
Yeah.
I like the way she changed the orientation of the blocks.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, something looks different. Yeah, that's why.
It's cool.
Yeah, I like this pink as it feels like it's a pop of color, but then you have the accent that also is the pop color, and then the green. So I guess whatever is your favorite color would be the pop of color.
Yeah. To me, the pink does stand out the most, but I also think that's the way that the blocks are oriented differently.
Yeah.
This is like the Halloween inspired one. I remember us picking up or sending some like options for the backing.
I could see AGF like they're spooky and sweet.
Yeah, that's
whatever
I think that's like
or
someone
background.
suggested those. They have like in their new line there was like a pumpkin one that had like a dark background and like these like pumpkin drawings, and I think that'd be so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if Marlene's in here.
Yeah, she made two.
She made two of them. Yeah, she made.
Oh
two.
my gosh!
Wow.
That was very pretty.
I couldn't even finish the book, and she made two quilts. Yeah, I really like this one being like I like that they're two different, like light
totally
background,
different.
dark background. Yeah, it's really nice.
Maggie.
This one also feels Halloweeny.
Yeah.
With the purple and the
but like not too much.
orange
Like
and
you
the
could
black.
you could make this Halloween if you like put the backing as Halloween, but like it doesn't necessarily read Halloween.
Yeah.
It's fun.
The fishies.
Liz T. Oh, I have been wanting to use that snake fabric, and I have not gotten.
Is that Alexia?
Yeah, or just
general Ruby Star?
I don't know. Actually.
I have the cream background for my backing. They suggested it wherever I bought it that the snake one. It's so cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's really, really cute. We have a pet snake, so well, we is a strong word. My husband has a pet snake. This is a really nice gradient. It's like the perfect gradient.
green, and it's like a dark muted purple.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Diana?
I like that print as the accent fabric on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I think someone else did that too. It was really a neat thing.
And like the print pulls in, or the solids pull colors directly from the print, so it works really well together. And it's actually not, it's not the simple, it's
it's a 10 color.
It's a 10 color, but they're similar.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a cool option, because it almost feels like it could be the simple, what is it, 4 color or 5 color?
It's
6.
technically 6.
Okay.
But yeah.
Mm.
The geometry one.
Yes.
With the starry background. I think it was like a smoke color.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this one. I mean, can't go wrong with any of the ruby syrup, but
yeah, and then putting the pink as the accent color in between it all.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so nice.
Ooh,
another quilted one.
Ginger.
I really like these yellows right here. It's like
this one's also very striking. Like I feel like it's just very saturated.
Yeah.
This one also reminds me of the book cover.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they were inspired.
Yeah.
Book cover.
I like that pantograph.
Yeah, it's a good inspo for anyone that's sending it out to people. I think this works really well.
I think that panto is on sale. It's like a September pick for this woman, Buffalo something. I think she's in Philadelphia. I don't know. I was looking at it also.
I just used a very similar panto in my next pattern. It's like it's like a diagonal grid, plaid grid within a grid. I don't know, but another
fun background fabric.
Heather
pulled from the colors of that. The solids pulled from the color of that background fabric.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What are you gonna go with for the backing? Are you gonna do solid since the front has the print?
I was looking at a solid, like I have a sagey green. It doesn't quite match the blaze on the front, which is I think was art gallery bundle that I had is where I pulled the fabrics from. But I was looking at it's like the moon and stars, Ruby Star, Lucky Lucky.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I think that would look really good.
Kind of matches the orange in the background, but again, it's hard to see in the picture, so.
Yeah, I know. It's always hard, like, get a totally different view when it's in person.
I don't know. I feel like the background is very overwhelming to me, honestly, but.
Is this outside of the usual, what you would pick?
Yeah, it is.
So are you going to be gifting it then?
I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I mean, I thought the background, like when I laid it against all the fabric, I was like, oh my God, it matches that, like they're all like fit into that background. But then now that it's all together, I was like, oh, it's a little much maybe, but I don't know.
I think it's actually, if you like look at it, it kind of gives like an optical illusion where it feels like they're like popping off.
Yeah, they look like they're floating in front.
Yeah, they look like they're floating.
Like almost like an applique, but like.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it too. Thank you.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Very soft background color with the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started by pulling out my box of wovens and just seeing like, okay, what do I have enough of to make the background? And I went from there. I really wanted to do blues and creams, but I didn't have enough of the blue that I really wanted to be the background. And then I barely had enough of this mauve, but it worked. I have a gazillion threads to trim on the back because wovens, for
yeah, it's probably gonna be like super comfy quilt though.
Yeah, it'll be super soft. I've done some of the other mystery quilts and wovens, and like they're my favorites. So, we're just gonna keep going with what I like. Why not?
I know. I find like
So,
when the wovens or anything I use that's like the softer fabrics that's not like I like piecing with AGF a lot, but then like when I never reach for the AGF quilts, I find.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're pretty, but I feel like it's really hard to get cozy feels from
Yeah.
AGF fabrics.
You really got to give them some love.
I think if the ones that I put bamboo batting in, I really like. So I'll probably do the same, but
yeah.
And then my backing is a AGF wide back that I'm going to use.
Yeah.
The creamy Mindful Paths one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, I feel like a nice like cream.
Mindful Paths was what I used for my background, just in the
just
in the
in
black.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I had the backing picked out in the beginning, and I am not a cheater, so I didn't know what it was gonna like look like, but it really goes really
Yeah,
goes
the shape of it.
so.
The shape of that one really goes with it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
The next, or this was the last quilt.
Yeah, last quilt. Mystery quilt stickers for Toadster. Sorry, my brain is fried now. Stickers will be sent to you within the next. You'll get them within the month. Not this month.
You'll get them when you get them.
You'll get them when you get them. You'll get them before the next so long. But yeah, they'll be coming yeah, before the next so long starts. So that's just for Toadster members, by the way. So yeah. Past so long stickers. So I went in and
are they available?
No.
Oh my god.
But they will be very shortly. I got them all uploaded into my website and you can order them. They're almost ready tomorrow.
They will be ready tomorrow.
They will be ready tomorrow to order. Yeah, if you want to like keep track of any previous so-longs that you've done, I have like plans of doing like little passport style booklets that for future so-longs and stuff. So maybe this is something you wait for that. But yeah, I like have some ideas that I'm noodling over, but yeah. And then next so long starts signups. You don't need to sign up if you're a member. Next so long starts October 28th, and then this is a 6-week so long. And yeah, for the last one of the year, we always do 6 weeks instead of 8 because we want everyone to be able to join and not have to worry about holidays and family and like the chaos of all of that. So yeah, we end the December 15th, and there are, well, I guess we can just jump to the clues. Multiple size options. We never do this. So we did it last winter, and I think, or last Q4 or whatever. So long, and I think you guys all appreciated it. Well, I don't know. I think you did.
Yeah.
The ones
The
So
baby size was one of the best things to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last
There'll be a baby
Yes.
size. There'll be a throw size. Is there a bed size? And a bed size if anyone wants to do that.
Keep sewing through the holiday season if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have just some clues. It's block based, lots of colors, no background fabric, so kind of like the opposite of what we just did with the lots of negative space. And then yeah, it has a really cozy feel, and we're going with like a harvest autumn theme for the last so long. So it'll be really cozy, like Gilmore Girls season vibes. That's what I've been kind of thinking in my head.
Already picturing the book options.
Yeah. Cozy fall vibes. And okay.
I need to
Discounts.
know why Shanda's traumatized by button up.
Yeah, Shanda's.
Why were you,
It's fine.
why were you traumatized by it?
Oh,
like hundreds of square to square flux.
Right.
Does not have that. I promise.
It's not like that. It doesn't have multiple sizes because it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It has multiple sizes because
it's block based and it can expand easily.
Yes, it's very easy to write to have multiple sizes.
I just remember after the second week of Square to Square, someone was like, I hope next week's more Square to Square. I'm loving it.
I remember messaging Taylor and be like, oh no, what did we do?
I just remember right after that, I was making my cadence and it had 9
Oh
square
my.
to square, and I just wanted to cry from there just being 9. I was like,
I
I
had
can't
just
take it.
come off of I had just come off of a bed-sized garden glow and all of those Square to Squares, so I was beat.
And before that, I had Folkwell, which was 500 HSTs.
I feel like I need to go back and add no Square to Square.
Yeah, I mean, my next pattern doesn't have a square and a square. I'm surprised because it has like everything else. It is trying on a square.
Taylor, did you do the Harvest Bloom? Or is it a gift?
No.
I mean, it's not a
Okay,
secret.
yeah, Olivia, this was designed and written by Olivia, so it's not really a guest designer, kind of. It's kind of
it's still in the Toad and So
yeah.
house.
So it's not like a mystery guest designer or anything, but yeah, Olivia is our I guess guest designer. So yeah.
We were talking about like, should it be guest designer, should it not? And the guessing game of that would be so wild because no one knows me. And so it would be like a blurry picture of someone you wouldn't even know.
Yeah. So
but yeah. Okay, don't forget about this.
Toad Circle partners, lots of long arming discounts, all come with their own, I don't know, different amounts and how to go about getting those discounts. So check out the discounts and partners page, and that's all in your portal.
Oh, sorry, I put that Buffalo person in the chat. I didn't mean to. Is that a faux pas? I didn't mean to.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not.
The Penny Panto from Buffalo Flats Quilt Co. is in the chat right now. If you
The
guys
one
want to
that looked like the one that was in Ginger's quilt, the really geometric one. I think it's very similar, her September selection thing.
Also, Leah posted a picture and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is.
It's like pastel.
Was this a Terra? This looks like something Terra would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a kit from Terra.
Oh, it was. Okay. See, I can spot a Terra quote. That's really, I love that. I love that kid. Okay. So that's that.
This is it is out of order. This is the grand prize for posting on Instagram. So if you post technically your quilt top, but really any kind of progress that you've made on Instagram, all of this is in your portal. On Instagram, tag both Toad Circle and the guest designer Heather, which is Heck Yes So Co. In the photo, as if you were tagging a person in the photo and not just in the caption, and then you'll be entered to win a free year of Toadster tier membership and a kit from Storyteller Stitchery. We gave that kit away last time, and that person that won it made it in like a week, and she really liked it. So we're bringing it back again this time. And she also has a discount code that she's offering for her website if you guys are interested in.
Yeah, she has like a lot of like, it's not just normal embroidery, it's like thicker.
It's like
yarn, and she hand dyes yarn, and she's got like a bunch of different kits.
And then like the bundles of threads that she dyes them in line with a like book. So if she were doing it for this one, she would do like blues and yellows, but she has a bunch of book ones that she's done, and they're like all titled that way.
Yeah, so definitely go check her out.
Did you design her logo?
No. No, I actually met her at a conference, and yeah. I was like, wow, we have so much in common. Like I just feel like our business is kind of
like a book theme
aligned, you know. So yeah. Oh, okay. Full moon's got some. If you want to make another one, there's still some kits available. So
These were the only 3 that I could find on their website. So I think this is the one that Leah just shared. The middle one?
No, it's different.
Is it? Oh no, it's got a.
I think it's the one on the left here, but the colors are much more.
Yeah, it's
bright.
the one on the left, she said.
Oh, the Desert Dusk is the one that Leah shared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And that is it. Well done.
Is this a high turnout of tops at the end compared to others, or pretty on par, do you think?
Is it what?
More finished at the end here.
I do feel like a lot of people finished this time.
Yeah.
You were even like, there's so many quilts, like there's so many finished tops.
Yeah, sometimes we go through square and a square button up and there's barely anything that's finished.
But also like Lemon Blossom also was hard because that had the curves.
I just finished my Lemon Blossom. Before.
I have not finished my Lemon Blossom. It is
I'm
still
on my bed right now.
Oh, you're working on
I
it?
love that.
No, my Lemon Blossom is like my current bed quilt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This had a lot of finished quilt tops and a lot of quilts that were already quilted. Like some that were already close to being done, I feel like.
Yeah, so I don't know. It really just depends on the pattern, honestly. Because like Arete or Arete, why can't I remember how to say this one? Arete.
Yeah.
Also had a lot of finished ones because the pieces were so big and it was like easier, I think, quicker to finish. But yeah. Cool.
Is the person who was doing the background matching on this chat?
Was
Or did anyone follow that?
Yeah,
it was.
That was Aaron that was pulling.
I was really enjoying that.
I think we talked about making a background
yeah, I think there's a new channel.
There's a fabric advice channel that's there. So it's not just for backing.
Wait, there is
fabric.
one?
Yeah. You can ask anything for any fabric advice there. But yeah, if you guys want to ask away for recommendations on backing fabrics, background fabrics, whatever it is, there's a fabric advice channel that's in the like general section of stuff. Like right underneath general, there's like it's under there.
Yeah. So we can
The speed at which she was like pulling things that matched
like
perfectly
like a puzzle.
It was incredible.
That's fun.
All right. Well, we don't have any calls set in stone in the next month, but we are always down to do like a little Discord hangout whenever. It's always so hard to plan with the time being right, the right day of the week, things like that. But if you guys are interested, then feel free to always let us know or to just jump in a voice chat and let people know that you're wanting to like have a little sew-in time. And I feel like I'm always on my computer. I'm probably not going to sew along with you, but we can co-work together.
Yeah.
But yeah, the voice chats are always open in the Discord channel if you guys want to hang out.
And now's a good time to start if you have any book suggestions that you want to add. Now that you guys kind of know it's like a cozy autumn Gilmore Girls vibes theme, can start adding like suggesting books. I feel like some of my book options were a little weird this time, but I'm reading through all the book options now.
Atmosphere is great. It's a great book.
I was gonna say that Atmosphere, just like everyone I know was talking about Atmosphere. I was like, that was almost picked for my book club.
I know.
Like, well,
It was really close, right? Like it was really close between Atmosphere and this one. And then I also read Immaculate Conception, which was a weird book. That one I'm glad didn't get picked because that would have been like a very weird book to read for so long.
Yeah.
It's like imagine this book, but like
10 times.
Yeah, and I also bought Atmosphere because I want to read that next.
I'm so glad someone actually read Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Molly? Yeah.
Listening to Dark Matter.
I really like Dark Matter. I'm a big fan of like weird sci-fi books that aren't like Star Trek sci-fi. Like I really like the concept of like that one's about like time travel.
Yeah.
So
well,
I feel like I've read that. Can you give me a synopsis of it?
A guy gets kidnapped into a different time and needs to find his way back.
Maybe I haven't read that, but I think it might be on my list.
It's not Hot Tub Time Machine. It's a lot more intense than that.
I'm just kidding. Well, we should make sure we have a thread going in the book reviews thread of like all the like Atmosphere, Dark Matter, like any book that was picked that people are still reading. That way you guys can like still have chats about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I plan on reading Immaculate Conception if I can finally track it down on Libby or find the physical book somewhere. I've been waiting and looking everywhere, but yeah, I really want to read through that next. And then the Memory Collectors was the other one.
Yeah.
That I really want to read.
That one had a really cool concept.
That's the one that really jumped out at me. That I really wanted to read out of it, all of them.
Yeah, I really liked all of the options. I was the one that suggested Dark Matter, and I was kind of sad that this one got chosen, but I am enjoying it. But it's mainly because I really wanted to read like Memory Collectors, Immaculate Conception. Like I really wanted to do that, but I still was like,
I do feel like we have a type in this club. Like I think the winners, like there is a type of book that I feel like typically like this fits the Toad Circle type, and I don't know if that makes sense. Like way like it feels like it fits with like I don't know.
Yeah,
I have them all. Like the Unmaking of June Farrow. Like this feels like it fits in that category, and
You know, I read that book last year before I knew all of you, and I could not find anyone else who read it. And I was like, I need to talk about this book.
Yeah, well, we all read.
We all started that So Along book club discussion. It's like we loved it, and then by the end of it, we were like, I don't think we loved it at all.
Yeah, like we all like. I was like,
that's what I was saying to people. I was like, I read this book and I need to talk about it. It's just
yeah.
Yeah, I like totally forget, but I remember going into that being like, this is one of my favorite books, and then being like, just kidding, I don't even think I liked it. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah.
A book suggestion for next time should be Northwoods by Daniel Mason, if you've seen that cover.
Yeah,
I've read that with like the dog or something like that.
Yeah, like a panther on the front.
Oh, definitely thought that was a dog.
Same thing.
Yeah, they're definitely not even related to each other.
Yeah, I think we also have a book recommendation thread.
Yeah.
Close to where the book reviews are too. So
it might be in the So Long books.
Potentially. Yeah, I will find that channel and put it in the important link so that way it's like easy for people to click on and head there. That way you guys, if you do find some good cozy books that are like, okay, that was cute. Like we had one of those where it was like we read it and we were like, okay, that was fun.
We read Happy Place and there was nothing really to talk about.
Yeah. So if you can find a cozy book that also has some good conversation pieces to it, that would be
that's kind of like I spent a long time trying to cherry pick books to pick, and it's a long process. It's actually very fun to do, but it's definitely I don't know hard.
I was thinking, have you thought about doing like a ranked?
Yeah, we can set this one actually because there were so many options of like making people put it in like first, second, third place instead of just fusing.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah. I'll try to find a
But what does that offer us really any different? There's still gonna be one.
Well, yeah, but it's like you get to see how popular It's voting for popularity at that point rather than like a single option. And so you get to see potentially enough to bring one back.
Maybe we'll do, maybe this round could be bringing back the second place winners of
the last like four.
The last four.
Yeah. I've said that in the past. I think, you know, we need like a second chances run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, but then I'm kind of sad that I don't get to pick out books.
You've already picked them out.
Maybe the next round in the new year we can be new year second chances.
Second chances run. Okay, I like it.
Yeah. I feel like a cozy,
Gilmore
Girls,
and especially like
vibe is nice.
Yeah.
And like post holiday season, you're probably gonna be like, I don't really feel like doing this. So
Yeah,
then just pull
you're
out
right.
second places. Yeah.
Well, and also like fresh start to the year. Be like, let's bring back. I like it. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're gonna go grab dinner and head out. Thanks for chatting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the so long and
excited to get started again.
Yeah, you guys got about a month and a couple weeks before the next one starts. So.
Awesome. I look forward to the next one as well.
Yeah.
Am I going to see both of you?
I enjoy these so much.
No, just me. Oh yeah, if anyone's in Portland, I'll be doing a trunk show tomorrow night at the Multnomah Arts Center. So welcome to join. If you're not a Portland Modern Quilt Guild member, then you can still join. Just like a $5 fee, I think. So
yep. Welcome to come. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah. Excited.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.